Hello and welcome along once again to the Met Office 10-day trend. Following the heat and the storms of August, well, the first part of September for many of us is looking a lot more mellow, as is often the case. There'll still be some showers around during the next few days, some more prolonged rain in the northwest at times into next week, but a lot of dry weather as well, particularly in the south. Actually, in the northwest during the rest of Wednesday, some wet weather to come, yellow warning in force for parts of Northern Ireland, southwest Scotland, northwest England. This rain being carried in by the jet stream, quite a powerful jet stream pushing weather fronts into the northwest of the UK, heading into Thursday. But those weather fronts, well, they topple their way southwards by Thursday, and that means the rain crosses the country and then sits over southern counties of England and South Wales during much of Thursday itself. Not as heavy or as persistent as it is during Wednesday in the northwest. Generally, it's light and often on and off. But a lot of cloud and damp weather in the south. A humid feel nevertheless following a mild night. Further north, brighter skies compared to Wednesday, some sunshine coming through, but also a few showers, particularly for northern and western Scotland, where there will be the odd heavy downpour and a brisk breeze. By the time we get to Friday, still some showers to come in the north and the west, and quite a strong wind there, with gales in exposed parts of northwest and north Scotland. Further south, a drier start to the day, but the cloud and rain likely to return later, and there's some uncertainty about the extent of this rainfall for the second half of Friday across, say, the southern third of the UK. Could be some wet weather for a time later Friday as this weather front crosses southern parts of England and Wales. Either way, it's out of the way by the start of the weekend, and then most places are left with a cool, showery northwesterly airflow. Fresh start to Saturday, but temperatures back to around or slightly below average by the afternoon. Quite a few showers coming in from the northwest, but drier in the south. And Sunday's looking similar, perhaps a degree or so less cool. 21 degrees in the south, high teens elsewhere. And a few more showers to come across southern parts of England, I think, on Sunday. But otherwise, it's generally, again, showery with a brisk wind coming in from the northwest. And more prolonged rainfall perhaps for a time, Northern Ireland into parts of western Scotland and northwest England by the end of the day. So the weekend on the whole looks showery for many places. It will be wettest in the northwest, but driest further south, and temperatures slowly recovering after a fairly fresh start to Saturday. This is how the start of next week looks. Not too bad on the whole, low pressure well to the north of the UK, with the jet stream pushing to the north as well. But well, the low pressure itself has a series of weather fronts that dangle a tail over the UK from the north, and this tail is wagging its way over northern and western Scotland as we begin next week, and it extends way out in the Atlantic. It's essentially a plume of quite humid air that's being brought in by a strong breeze coming up from the southwest. This air has tropical origin, so it contains a lot of moisture, and with that brisk breeze into western Scotland in particular, well, it will dump a lot of that moisture during Monday and Tuesday over western Scotland, especially the higher ground, so that's worth watching. Also some wet weather for Northern Ireland and for the rest of Scotland. But further south for England and Wales, a fine start to next week with high pressure edging in from the southwest. So generally settled and feeling a little warmer, some sunny spells, the best of which will be in the far south and southeast. And actually for the middle of next week, that high pressure, it looks like, will extend a bit more widely across the UK. Some uncertainty at the moment in terms of exactly how far north this high pressure extends across much of the UK, but it looks likely to generally dominate the weather through Wednesday and Thursday, bringing a more settled feel, and most places will be dry, bright and reasonably warm. Looking out to the west, you can see the jet stream well to the north of the UK, but by the end of the next week, it looks like it will dip once again across northern parts of the country, and that means the high pressure will retreat and we'll see low pressure once more across northern parts of Scotland. So wet and windy in the north and northwest, with some very wet weather perhaps for northwestern areas, and drier again further south, but even here we could see a few showers or outbreaks of rain by the end of the working week and into the following weekend. Of course, that's a long way off, and plenty can change between now and then. You keep up to date with all the very latest by following the Met Office on social media. Bye-bye.